Hi, Tony Selzel here. Welcome to the line. We found yet another technology company right here in Indianapolis, Indiana. Every time I think I've found every single one right in the Hoosier State. We found another one. Mark Arkenau with Tronitech is a document imaging platform, actually a solution that is really helping mid-market businesses in healthcare really design an imaging and a document solution that helps them reduce their overall costs and find the documents they need without getting into one of those huge platforms and spending the kind of money they don't need to. A real consultative approach. Now, how'd you get involved with Tronitech? Give me the story of how the company got started.
Tronitech got started back in 1974, producing microfiche and microfilm. At that time was the most automated deliverable actually out there to reduce such things as green bar paper, things like that a lot of major banks and other industries used, insurance companies. Then down back into the 1990s, mid-90s, then imaging came around. It was very expensive to implement due to the fact that you had to buy all proprietary hardware and things like that, and it was only in-house. And that started, if you remember, back in the financial industry with check processing and things like that. Then as technology changed, the internet came about. That's when we developed our own product as well, so that it would be a lot less expensive, and you could also deploy it either on the internet or via on your own server.
So first, go ahead.
And our solution is called VaultView, and then we also have a Tronitech Capture product.
Right. So really, 40 years, right? I mean, that's forever in technology, right? 40 years to be in this game. But you were right there. You've seen it go through 3 or 4 life cycles. Your company has seen it go through 3 or 4 life cycles, evolutions on the technology side. Yet you've always kept your vision and executed what was best for the customer, how to shape and deliver technology solutions that are going to make the customer's process better, that's going to help them find and store and manage the documents they want to have without jamming a solution down their throat that they probably didn't need. I mean, that's really been the core of what you guys have done, right?
That is correct.
So when you're out there looking for these customers, Ideal customer looks like what? When you know you've really got a good fit from a DNA standpoint, you're really going to be able to make an impact with that client?
We're looking for paper-intensive processes. So let's take an accounts payable or a human resources department where they have a lot of documents and they are actually getting into those documents every day for a long time. So our ideal customer would be someone that wants to automate that process, make that process electronic, and pass those documents along to people without actually having to use a copy machine or a fax machine in a way that is not only quick and effective, but also competitive. So although we want to go for a paperless environment, we're really out to improve their business process flow, not only reducing the amount of labor involved, but also categorizing that documentation so that it's easy for them to get to. And as you well know, it's quick, accessible to them at their fingertips right away, and they can access it anytime, anywhere. So a business executive could be in California, another could be in New York, and they can still access the information that's critical to their process right away.
Well, and I think that's so important, right? Because, when you think about it, like, you don't need it till you need it. And then when you need it, you got to find it. And you can lose days, if not weeks, trying to find, the critical information you need, especially when you're dealing with payables and HR issues, making sure you have proper documentation, going through that entire process, making sure there's a paper trail. I mean, we all need it. It's almost like insurance on some level, right? And if you're going to have your insurance, you need your card in order to claim and to protect yourself at the point in time, you're at the provider. And I think that's really the fact that you guys have built technology when technology was needed in order to create leverage, but not jamming a platform that is more than what the customer needs. because let's just face it, there's a lot of software platforms out there that, they build, through feature creep. We've all seen it, right? We keep adding on more features and services. And then the next customer that only needs 2 out of the 25 items in that suite of services gets all those and pays for all those items, right? And so that's one of the things you bring is optimizing that environment for the customer's needs, right? Is that fair?
That is correct. We do not just deploy a universal solution for the customer. Each and every customer that we have is going to be customized to their needs and their wishes that matches a problem of theirs. So everyone has a business process flow process or problem that we're going to improve, and that's what we're after. So as I said before, without a problem, you have to find their problem. I can provide them with the necessary solution to go ahead and correct the problem, automate it, and they benefit from it. There is not a solution out there, regardless of what you buy and how much money that you pay, that is a fit for everyone.
Yeah.
You have to find the ones that's going to be a best fit for your client. I would rather not have to have a client that's unhappy or pay for too much that they know that they don't need.
Right.
So it's all about solution selling. It's all about learning. How many people actually take the time now to learn about their client?
Yeah.
And it's all about listening.
Right.
You have to listen to them and listen and focus in on what they have to say and what they really want to do, their overall process flow. And then you just take it in and you come back and ask the pertinent questions involved in trying to work out a solution that's going to best fit them.
Right. And I think that's why you guys have been around for 40 years, right? As technologists, we can use the information that we understand to either take advantage of and to sell more than the client needs, or we can use it to create true leverage and allowing them to take advantage of what technology's purpose is, to be a tool. And I think that's what you guys are doing a great job of doing. I appreciate you being on the show. And hey, congratulations on 40 years.
Hey, thank you very much, Tony.